Good morning. Myself, Aryan Mohite, currently studying in class 10th in Podar International School, Chakan, Pune. My topic for today is Savarkar as a social reformer. O motherland, sacrifice for you is like life. Living without you is like death. A very famous quote from none other than Swatantra Veer Savarkar, a man of great personality, a man who is regarded as one of the most vocal proponent of Hindutva, a man who worked tirelessly, especially after coming out of Yerwada jail in 1924, for the Hindu cause, and a man to first time tell the whole nation that the uprising of 1857 was just a step left for Indian independence. From his book, The First War of Indian Independence on 1857 Uprising, and a man whose whole life was none less than a great fictional story, and a man whose world famous leadership qualities. Being such a great personality of the freedom struggle, he had very great life lessons that can give us a very strong social reform direction that he concluded through his work in literature, in his books and poetry. So let us try to conclude one of his life lessons from his childhood story that can give a very strong social reform ideology for the new generation and could help the youth. Very long time back, in the early childhood days of Veer Savarkar, he had a rule to touch his mother's feet daily before going to school. One day in hurry, he left for the school without touching his mother's feet. On the way, he had a sudden recollection and then he said, "Oh my God, today I forgot to touch my mother's feet." Even without thinking for a moment, he started returning back. His friends laughed at him and said, "Oh, that's just a one day when you have not touched your mother's feet. Nothing is going to be that wrong. But if you go back and do not reach the school on the time, then you will surely get punished." Child replied, "To avoid the punishment, do not forget to correct your consciousness. That is, kartavya palan. Will it not be more painful to get punished of kartavya palan than the punishment of the school?" All the friends remained speechless. The determined child reached home regardless to the punishment, apologized at the feet of the mother, and then went back to the school. More about V. Savarkar was the only person to start the first unification principles for the nation, which were even mentioned by Vice President Shri Mr. Venkaiah Naidu. He told it as 7 shackles of the society, which can be also concluded as the 7 basic principles building an ionic chain of unity amongst the citizens of the country, also known as the 7 Swadeshi fitters. Savarkar supported to break down the orthodox sentiments related to the caste system and wanted the strict caste system to just be the pages of history. He was the person who was very interested to promote the Indian Vedic culture to be spread to all parts of the world, as he believed that it was the knowledge that has been spread from hundreds of years to the next generation and is a gift for the mankind. Thus he strongly believed in preservation of Indian Vedic culture. He was a person who believed that the vocational culture according to the past caste system should not be followed anymore, and the person should do the work in which he is passionate and have skills. And thus he even said a very famous quote, "Merely following what one's father did will make one both complacent and unproductive." He was fully interested in global mobilization and wanted hard-working people from India to go out and learn new things and bring new developing qualities for the nation, as well as to spread the India's greatest knowledge to the world for development. Savarkar did not want the old taboo of intercaste dining to be followed more and wanted to break it, as he believed that the religion is in the heart, the soul, the spirit, not in the stomach. Savarkar believed in love and even supported intercaste marriage and worked very hard to change the old beliefs of the people regarding the intercaste marriage. He also believed that in India there was a need to improve the quality of living and said, "We are 200 years behind Europe, but we can reach ahead of them by modernizing and industrializing, not only in work but also in life and thoughts." Thus, he wanted to establish science and modern principles in every citizen for technological and economical advancement of the country, so that every Indian could live a high standard of living. Let us end it with a very famous quote from Swatantra Veer Savarkar. "Ne mazasi ne parat matra bhumi सागरा